is The Prodigal Son. It's presented by Group 1. I'm Aldrich.
I'm Ingridy.
I'm Malachi.
I'm Delphin.
So it's based in the Luke 15, 11 to 31. And the summary is the story is about a father and his two sons. And the younger son asked for his inheritance early, before he was supposed to get it. And he goes to another country, to a far land. And there he spent all his money, all his possessions while living. So he spent everything, he has nothing anymore. So he has like no money, no friends, no food. Then he goes to a local farmer and he asks for a job. And the farmer sent him to feed the pigs. So he started feeding the pigs, that was his job. And the young man was starving. And he started to eat the pig's food. And after that, he realized what he has done. And he thought to come back to his father as a servant, but not as his son, because he thought his father would never forgive him. Then he goes back to his father, and his father welcomes him with open arms and throw him a party, celebration that his son was back. But the older son didn't like that, so he asked his father, "Why are you doing this? He did that to you, so you should not forgive him." And then the father said that they should be happy that his son was returned. So.
The theme statement. It is presented the Lord's dealing with those who have once known the Father's love, but who have allowed the tempter to lead them captive at his will. By Ellen White. God is always ready to welcome us back with open arms when we repent sincerely. It emphasizes that importance of forgiveness, reconciliation, and the joy that comes from returning to a relationship with God.
So it was right that we should make merry and be glad, for your brother was dead and is alive again, and was lost and is found. That's from Luke 15:32. So this is a modern retelling of the story. So right here we've got Emily. This is Emily. Emily has dreams, passions, hope, and a sense of life. She's young. She wants to experience it all. So we can compare her to her siblings. So this is Emily. So she's a passionate gambler. She's a third-year super senior. She's very driven. She loves ice skating. She's positive, and she has a success mentality. Her brother invests in stocks. He's a business major. He owns a moving company. He donates to charity. His favorite subway is the meatball, and he doesn't pay child support. This is Emily's dad. He owns a sweatshop. He's very rich. He has a lot of money. He's not going to die anytime soon. He lives in a mansion, and he actually owns 2 sweatshops. So Emily has a strong drive to gamble. So she asks her dad for a loan with a 0% APR. The dad's like, "No, why would I do that?" And then she's like, "Please," and he's like, "Fine, I'll just give you a bunch of money." So he gives her half of his company share. So Emily goes to Vegas, and instead of prodigal, she becomes a prodigy at gambling. She meets a lot of like-minded people who became friends who push each other to be a better person every day. But they're all like her, and they're all gamblers. So they just keep pushing each other to gamble more and more, and they're into that. And so just Emily's mentality. So when she gambles, she wins or loses, she goes, "What should I do?" And she gambles more. It's a cycle, and she loves it. This is a quitter mentality, when you gamble and you just quit, and that is not a good thing because you quit. But eventually, Emily runs out of money. She can't gamble anymore, so she becomes a quitter, and she should be ashamed of herself. She finds a job at McDonald's as a drive-through person, and she realizes that even the college students are eating better than her. And so she considers, what if I just go back home? But she said, my father will take in a quitter like me. But maybe she can work in the sweatshops for him. And she goes home, and Emily's dad was like, "Oh my gosh, Emily, you suck at gambling, but it's okay, I still love you. Let's go to Olive Garden." And her brother's like, "Dad, why are we celebrating Emily? She failed to accomplish anything good. I'm over here making big money." And then he goes, "Son, it's time for you to celebrate, for your sister has returned from her metaphorical journey of being lost." And that is the modern retelling of the Prodigal Son.
Prodigal Son parable offers timeless wisdom for addressing modern societal challenges. Some could be compassion and forgiveness. We must extend compassion and forgiveness to those facing addiction, homelessness, or poverty, rather than condemn them. Let's offer support, opportunities for redemption, restorative justice, prioritize restorative justice, approaches to address crime and conflict, focus on accountability, reconciliation, and healing for all parties involved. Build supportive communities to tackle issues like homelessness and mental health challenges, provide practical assistance and emotional support, fostering resilience and belonging, empower marginalized individuals through education, skills training, and economic opportunities, invest in their potential and resilience to break the cycle of disadvantage.
With a visual illustration shows a poem, and that's the picture of the poem. The son like a leaf grew tired of the tree, looking towards a new life, he smiled. Day by day, yearning something new, more power, more freedom was all his mind had. Asking his father for some of his wishes, he traveled to the city full of wishes, ready to spend, no end. He spent and he spent until he repents. Now the leaf wandered so far from the tree, realizing life was more peaceful back then. He longed for the comfort of his father's den. The city lights no longer held their allure. His heart ached for the love that was pure. He returned to the tree with his head hung low, humbled and broken with seeds sour to sow. His father embraced him with arms open wide, forgiveness and love the son had never denied. The prodigal son, once lost and alone, has found peace in a place called home. Here are references.
All right, so 2 questions.